was telling about your touchscreen toaster. You don't know you need it until you got it. You don't know you need it until you got it. Don't hate on the touchscreen toaster. It's very convenient. But I know one thing we don't need. Today's bad news. Apex Legends, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to deliver a eulogy. I mean, this game's been dead, in my opinion, but I feel like this is the final nail in the coffin that I seen on the timeline. Apex Legends is evolving its battle pass by splitting it into two and charging players twice. EA has revealed their master plan. Apex Legends' upcoming season 22 will make significant changes to the free-to-play shooter's Battle Pass experience. Developer Respawn Entertainment has announced by releasing 2 Battle Passes per season instead of 1, and then charging full price for each. This wouldn't be bad if they split the Battle Pass, but you only had to pay for it once. Even though that still wouldn't make sense. This is 100% a money play, but whatever. As for Season 22, Apex Legends is ditching its current season-long Battle Pass in favor of 2 half-season Battle Passes, one launching at the start of the season and another at its midpoint split, which features 60 levels of rewards compared to the previous version's 110. So there's less content. Despite the truant's number of progression levels, each new half-season Battle Pass costs approximately the same as the older season-long version. So you have to buy 2. Once again, that's a good point. This wouldn't be bad if they split the Battle Pass and each was half the price of the original, so you're still paying the same amount of money. Wouldn't make sense, but it wouldn't be bad. Previously, a premium Battle Pass cost 950 Apex coins. There's a 1,000 coin bundle priced at $10, and Respawn's new half-season, shout out to Flex with the sub, half-season Battle Pass are $10 each. A new Premium Plus tier replacing the existing Premium bundle is $20 every half season, and a free tier remains available. Notably, Respawn's overhauled Battle Pass will no longer be purchasable using Apex coins. Previously, coins earned in one Battle Pass could be spent on the next, and is only available in exchange for real money. So you can't even buy the Battle Pass, right? And then maybe stack coins you made off a Battle Pass for like 2-3 seasons, and then take that and pay it in dividends by buying a Battle Pass later. You can't even do that anymore. It just straight costs cash. The decision to move from premium currency is not one that we made lightly. The studio writes in its announcement post, but it does allow us to decrease the price of our Premium Plus for our community. Oh my God. Thank you, EA. Wow. That really helped. That really helped. Folks talking about you get double the crafting materials. Yeah. Corporate. I will never understand people who choose the life of a corporate drone. Whether you choose to defend Apex, EA, PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, these billionaires don't care about you guys. It also insists the Battle Pass changes are required to make the system more approachable and realistic for our global player community. Shout out to It's Godly with the sub. And that updated aspects makes the Battle Pass more attainable and valuable for your time and money. Respawn's value argument more specifically relates to the reward refresh it's making across all 3 tiers of its Battle Pass. These adjustments have seen the removal of lesser used rewards, twice as many crafting materials now being awarded, 3 more legendary/Apex packs per Battle Pass, plus additional rewards for Premium Plus tiers as per the infographic below. Respawn claims these changes amount to double the Battle Pass rewards across the entire season. That's still bullshit, because even if you get these epic Battle Pass packs or whatever, when you open them, there's no guarantee you're gonna get the item that you want. What if you get the same item, then you gotta turn that into crafting materials? Like, unsurprisingly, the community response to Respawn's Battle Pass changes have been far from positive, with comments over on the subreddit calling the move everything from an abysmal decision and a truly embarrassing money grab to the worst fucking shit I've ever seen. Yo, gamers are so funny. The announcement on Twitter has over 2.9 thousand replies at the time of this writing, and the general sentiment is overwhelmingly negative. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point, Liquid. Also, it's a fucking job. Like, what do you mean I got to do 2 Battle Passes per season now? What did I tell y'all? When people kept asking me, do you want to play the first disappointment? No, I'm tired of playing these games. I don't want to do dailies. I don't want to do weeklies. I don't want to do monthlies. This shit is no longer a game. It's a fucking job. You know what I liked about Elden Ring? Shadow of the Erdtree? I paid $40. I don't know how much hours I got out of it. I think I got like 50 or 60 hours out of it. I beat the game. I got a sense of satisfaction. That's the end of it. I don't want to have to log in every day, bro. This is crazy. It's not a fucking video game. It's a significant other. With the community outcry being enough to convince Respawn and publisher EA to reverse, will it be enough? Time will tell. But for now, and then you got the replay value if you want to replay it, but I don't have to. Respawn is hoping to reel players into the new system by giving away Apex Legends' first half-season battle pass for free when it launches. I'm like, man, who gives a fuck? Watch what's gonna happen. At this point, they've made the decision, and like when you do games like this, you can't backpedal. Like you have to stick to the decision because it's a lot of moving pieces, right? So this season, this is gonna happen. I would not be surprised if next season they put out a statement. Hey guys, we heard the feedback. We realize our bad. Our bad. Won't happen again. We're going back to the old system. The problem is the damage is done. And one of the things that like I feel like I keep reiterating this, that these companies don't understand. This is not gaming in the early 2000s. This is not gaming in the 90s. This damn for sure ain't the 80s or 70s. The era that I grew up in, where there were only a handful of quality titles that came out every year. Every day, there are new games coming out. And a lot of them are good. They just don't get the shine that they need because people only have so much time, resources, and even content creators. They can only make so many different videos. And then you also have to make the executive decision. It can be hard. It can be hard because there are games that I want to talk about, but people won't watch it. And what happens when your established fan base doesn't watch it? It fucks up you and the algorithm. So not only does your core audience not watch it, you didn't even get the new audience. You can't get a new audience until your core audience fucks with it. So it's a vicious cycle that you can get stuck in. There's more competition than ever. And you guys do dumb shit like this, you don't get a there's no second chances in this shit, bitch. Especially with inflation through the roof. Bro, when I was at Costco the other day, like I'm starting to notice it. I buy steak slices from Costco. I like to make like little sandwiches and shit fire. Like 2-3 months ago, it was $50 for X amount of pounds or some shit like that. Because it's high quality shit. It's Costco. Come on. When I went to Costco 2 days ago, that same pack of meat that I got to put in my mouth was $65. $15 increase in like 2 months. And then there was another one for $75. People are hurting. It's expensive to eat clean. I'm a grown ass man. I don't want to eat Gushers. I don't want to eat Skittles. I want to drink filtered water. I don't want to drink Arizona iced tea. I'm not saying I'm too good for it. I'm saying I don't want to drink it. I don't want to eat bologna sandwiches all the goddamn time. And I'm just telling you, that's what I don't want to eat. I want to eat clean meats. I want to get my vegetables and my fruits with a little mix of junk food in there. Y'all know I'm doing a cut right now, so I'm trying to get right. It's fucking expensive, man. It's fucking expensive. So when you have people dealing like that, they're living paycheck to paycheck, and you come out and you say you want to charge us twice in one season, nigga, fuck you. It's really that simple. And I don't even understand what's the debate. All the shucking and jiving for these corporations. For these corporations from these content creators. Come on, guys. Obviously not everybody's doing it, but there's always going to be the handful. Come on, guys. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It is that bad. I honestly love your growth over the years. I appreciate it. So like I said, don't be surprised. I'm going to call it. If it doesn't happen next season, in 2 seasons, if the game survives that long, they're going to come out. They're going to reverse this decision. They're going to say, our bad. We didn't mean to try to fuck you. Too late. The damage is done. People are moving on to the next game. You got other live service games like the First Disappointment that's getting hyped up. You got Concord coming out with a free beta. Corporate nutsuckers, bro. Shit is weird, bro. You got a nigga in a high rise with a tight ass suit on that would spit on you, that would step over you, that would cut in line at you at fucking a restaurant. Y'all defending them. They do not give a fuck about you. These people forgot all about the abuse of the free t-shirt. The free t-shirt. Other dumbass news. Oh, and then last but not least, like I found this meme. Shout out to the For You page. Shout out to Frib Chibler or whatever. He made a meme about the new battle pass. It's funny because the partner Xpex Grid don't fuck with this new battle pass. Good. That's what I like to hear. United front. Here's a meme I found on the For You page for this shit. What EA thinks we will do over the battle pass. That's right. Big uninstall. Big uninstall. That's what I like to see. I wish the 2K community would grow a pair. Did you see the Xbox increase the Game Pass prices again? Nah, let me see. You got a link to that? Oh, speaking of the First Disappointment, remember earlier I told you I was going to talk about it. I found another article. Now, since this game has came out, I appreciate the link. Since this game has came out, once again, if it don't apply, let it fly. People have come in my chat constantly asking me, are you going to play the First Disappointment? No. Nope. Just from the eye test and me playing I played the beta as well. Looks like a 5 or a 6 out of 10 at best. It's a live service game with dailies. It's just like Warframe, but Warframe is better. Bigger community. But then I remembered 60% of gamers don't play new games. They play old games that are free to play, 6 years or older, such as Fortnite and Roblox. So then I remembered that's why people are excited about the First Descendant. That's why people are excited about XDefiant, because it's free. And I get it. It's free. But that doesn't make it a good game. And if you played the beta, you'd know. Since this game has came out, I swear to God, every time I stream, every day a new negative article comes out about the First Disappointment, further reinforcing the things that I've been saying about this game. One day, we're going to learn to study the data together, but for now, I'll study it for you. The First Descendant uses assets copied from Destiny 2, reports claim. We're stealing content? What? A new report claims that assets in the breakout Steam first-person shooter, first of all, it's a third-person shooter. It's not a first... What? The First Disappointment are barely changed recreations of ones that are included in Bungie's Destiny 2. Currently one of the most popular games on Valve's platform, with more than 133,000 concurrent... Yeah, I heard the grind is way worse than Warframe. I'm not doing dailies. Concurrent players as this writing. The First Disappointment is a free-to-play looter shooter created by Nexon, aka The Devil. After a slightly troubled launch that involved issues with microtransactions, a new story highlights apparent similarities between some of the visual designs in The First Disappointment and icons and weapons from Bungie's long-standing co-op shooter. A free looter shooter and FPS game, The First Disappointment was so far retained. Man, where's the fucking news at, bruh? In a story published by Forbes, writer Paul Tassi compares player icons and weapon designs from Destiny 2 with similar assets in The First Disappointment. Specifically, Tassi highlights potential similarities between the different sniper rifles in Nexon's shooter and the Ikelos series of guns in Destiny 2, mad nerdy. Tassi also shares an image that displays various in-game icons from The First Disappointment and Destiny 2 side by side. In school, they don't teach how to interpret data, only how to collect it. That's why people believe anything they see and hear statistics involved. I feel that. Which reinforces bring critical thinking back. Bring it back. Boom, boom. Yeah, that looks very similar. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna give him a pass. Oh, no, actually, no, I'm not. Because I'm gonna say there's only so many ways you can draw a bullet. But I think the similarity is right there on the sides. The way the bullet is exploding, that looks just like it. Looks similar. They just changed that. That looks something. That looks exactly. These niggas is stealing. If you don't want to call it stealing, at very bare minimum, very strong influence. Critical thinking's too woke. I know, right? At the very bare minimum, you could say that you could see the influence, but this, I could argue this is probably stealing. Like that, yeah. In this case, you could see that there are tiny tweaks. Yeah, basically the shit that I was saying. It makes me wonder if they're gonna find new stuff about it. Look, man, it's Nexon. That's plagiarism. Yeah. Which is funny. Actually, you know what? You probably can argue with stealing because not only is it identical, but it's very interesting that it's identical to another live service game. The first Disappointment is live service. Destiny 2 is live service. That makes sense. See you tomorrow when we have another negative article come out about the first Disappointment because they keep piling up. Oh, shit. And I don't really care, but I saved the article to talk about in news. And a looter shooter, right. New set photos have fans divided on Ellie's look in The Last of Us second season. I'm going to take a wild guess. This is blown out of proportion news. Celebrity news, Canada Graphs posted photos of Ramsey and Isabel immersed on set and in a costume as Ellie and Dina, offering the best view we've gotten of the two of what appears to be their vengeance-driven trip to Seattle. As seen in the previous set photos, Ramsey has their hair pulled back in a similar fashion to Ellie in the sequel, but is notably longer. Here they are with the gray-blue overshirt and jeans Ellie wears during the Seattle segment. So they're upset that her hair's longer compared to the video game? Like, or what? Not a grown man. She looked at us. Oh my God. She looked at us. She looked at us. Bella. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely blown out of proportion news. This is stupid. This is stupid. I'm not co-signing this. As long as the show is good, who gives a fuck if her hair is a little longer compared to the game? The real tragedy here is a grown ass man. Mind you, this is a fucking minor. A grown ass man standing on the side like, oh my God, she looked at me. No, TBH, it has to be perfect. That shit's weird. That shit is weird. I will say that there's comedy in everything. I did not know this show was shot in Canada. That's interesting. That shows you how good the sets are, because this looks like Cleveland. And my question to them is there some type of tax break you get in Canada to shoot this? Because it costs more money to make a set. When you could just go to Cleveland or Detroit, St. Louis, you can get the same exact post-apocalyptic look for free in the United States. Fuck Cleveland. Anyways, but you Last of Us niggas need to be... And let me find out, you niggas is mad her hair is long and not mad they've remastered the game 12 times before the third game came out. And we still haven't gotten Jack 4. Matter of fact, The Last of Us, because we've been going at Neil Druckmann and Naughty Dog. They're at fault too, but remember, this is a symbiotic relationship. It takes two to tango. The Last of Us community, y'all on trial too. We watching y'all niggas. I'm building a Rico against the Last of Us. I'm building a Rico against the Last of Us community. Y'all niggas are annoying. This is what y'all mad at? Not the fact there's been fucking 5 versions of The Last of Us before we got the third game? Jesus Christ. Other news. Take this with Super Saiyan 4, Ultra Instinct, Ego Vegeta, grain of salt. I don't know this dude. It just appeared on my For You page, and we're just yapping. Some Xbox news. According to this guy, I'm gonna guess he's a YouTuber or something. J-Dub. Is anybody familiar with J-Dub? Is he a reputable source? Is anybody familiar with him? He's a racing enthusiast, gaming enthusiast, philanthropist, comedian, entrepreneur. All right, he's a group of big words. He said, trust me, bro. I'm not familiar with them, so take this with a grain of salt. I just seen this on my For You page. Y'all said he's a Sony pony. I don't know him, so don't take it personal if you see this me talking. I don't know you, bro. I just seen this on the For You page. He posted a clip where they're claiming that more games are coming to PlayStation, more Xbox games.
Seems like these rumors are true.
Hold up.
Morning, Twitterverse. Seems like these rumors are true. Reached out this morning to a couple of people who are in the know.
Trust me, bro.
It seems like these rumors are true. It does seem like Starfield is going to PlayStation. It does seem like there's conversations about Indiana Jones. This seems like it's true.
That's all I'm gonna leave it at. My thing is like, where is this coming from? I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. So I only wanted to highlight this just because, and take it with a grain of salt. I don't know these people. Take it with a grain of salt. But for a moment, let's act like it's true. Do y'all care? Starfield and Indiana Jones could potentially also go to the PlayStation, and it's allegedly already ready for the PS5 Pro that we haven't seen so far. I don't care. More people get access to it. I don't care. No. I do wonder how this is going to affect the console war. For people who participate in corporate cocksucking, I wonder how this will affect their mental health. But for me, more people get access to games. I don't care. Whatever. You said we don't want Starfield? Negro Damas. Maybe you don't want it. I'll believe it. Maybe you don't want it. But if we look at the data, remember, this is a data-driven stream. The best-selling game in June 2024 on PlayStation, top 5, was Sea of Thieves. We talked about it on a previous stream. So maybe you don't want it. Maybe Twitter Sony Pony niggas don't want it. But the numbers don't lie. You niggas buy more Xbox games than PlayStation games. So before we participate in the console war, you niggas is all fraudulent. You're all fraudulent. I've been seeing a lot of Sea of Thieves content on my feed because the PlayStation people are playing it. That's why. I reckon, how do you feel about fight sticks? It's an acquired taste. If it works for you, go for it. I've used one in the past. I bought one, but it wasn't for me. I found it too hard. Like having that big thing sitting on your lap and then beating the fuck out the stick and the buttons and shit, sliding all over the place. And then it took a while to get used to my fingers. I'd rather just use a controller. Maybe one day I'll try a fight pad, like a happy medium. But you know, I said what I said. Y'all know what I said. And last but not least, dumbass news, or is this bad news? I don't know where it's going. Why did Madam Web flop? Actor Emma Roberts blames the internet and memes. It's no secret that Sony's Madam Web flopped. I'd say belly flopped at the box office earlier this year. And not only was the movie a commercial disappointment, reviews were generally not kind to the film. In Denial actress Emma Roberts, who played Mary Parker in the film, has now responded to the movie flopping, saying the reception might have been different if it weren't for the internet. I personally loved Madam Web. I really enjoyed the movie, she told Variety. I thought everyone in it was great. The director, he did an amazing job. She's the reason I wanted to do that movie. If it wasn't for internet culture and everything being made into a joke, I think the reception would have been different. And that's what bugs me out about this stuff. Even stuff that I done. It's just people just making jokes out of everything. Boo. The movie was just bad. I have no personal beef against you, lady. Like the movie was just bad. There's no way you watched that and you thought that was good. Like stop the cap. This is such a blatant lie. You know what this quote sounds like to me? I was doing an interview and they asked me about Madam Web, and because I want to continue to work in Hollywood, I don't want to badmouth anybody. So I'm going to say I think the director did a great job because I just want to stay in the good graces of Hollywood. But this shit is cap as fuck. There's no way you watch this. And I'm not even talking about superhero movies. This was just a bad movie, period, man. They had him. They had Madam Web. First of all, who gives a fuck about Madam Web? Her biggest role was in the 90s Spider-Man show, which was cool, but I don't want to see a Madam Web movie. And then second, the villain in the Madam Web movie was a dark-skinned Dominican Spider-Man. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Like, Me no black, me no black, me no black. That was my favorite scene in the movie. I just made that up, by the way. But nah, they dubbed over instead of for those who haven't seen the movie. The shit was so bad. They reshot, instead of reshooting scenes, I guess they were tight on budget. They had the actor redub lines. So there's moments where the villain is talking, and let's say he was actually saying, "I'm going to defeat you, Madam Web." They dubbed over it, and he actually says, "I'm going to beat your ass, Madam Web, on four and them." So it looks weird because his mouth is not matching the words. And they put that in movie theaters in an era where people are hurting for cash. We got to figure out a name for our consulting company. Because that's the first thing I would say for any corporation that wants to hire me, whether it's a movie, video game, but whatever we're going to work on. I'm going to come into the boardroom. I'm going to say, here's the first thing I'm going to write on the whiteboard. The first thing we need to understand before we produce a product for our consumers, we need to understand our consumer. What is the average No, because the global economy is really kind of fucked up. Like the Japanese yen, I believe, or whatever the dollar is, it's at an all-time low. The global community is in a shit shell right now. What is the life like for the average consumer, and how can we add value to them? It was like all this dialogue. Yeah, the yen is fucked right now. Yeah, the world is on fire right now. And not only is the world's GDP on fire, I don't even want to speak it into the existence, but we're on the verge of fucking World War III. You got BRICS over here, bricked up, ready for war. I'm not even going to go in. If you pay attention, if you adult, because this is a gaming stream, it's just a lot of things going on in the world that people are worried about. Money's kind of tight. So if you're going to produce a piece of entertainment, it better be good, because I'm not coming outside for anything. Not when I could just watch some bullshit on Netflix.